Hi everyone and welcome for this masterclass for manifestation. How many of you are excited? Type in chat window I if you are super duper excited. I want everyone to type in or raise your hand and say yes, I'm super excited. Yes, Sana is excited. Balchandran sir is excited. Radhaji is excited. Yes. So I'm super duper excited. Yes, Amisha, thank you. Thank you so much. So, guys, I want you to be very interactive and I want you to keep this session alive. When I'm not saying live, it is like alive, where everybody wants to have interaction. And definitely, we want to do energy exchange where everybody will be able to talk with me and do more of understanding. Okay, so let's get started. Let's understand what we are going to do today. So today's motive is to understand how you can manifest in a better way, how you can go beyond what you are right now, and how to achieve more success. Now, to do that, before we start even doing that, I want everyone to understand what this course is about or what this session is about. And this will be, I'll be sharing more than three secrets. I will promise that I'll share three secrets. Then I'll share why law of attraction or your manifestation sometimes doesn't work and what are the steps to create that. Apart from that, I'll be giving you an exact routine that you need to follow. Now, this routine, I want you to follow every single day so that you can change your life. And apart from that, as you know, I love explaining the concept with scientific reasons. So, whatever I'm going to explain, it will be scientifically proven. And this we have seen in our boot camp as well, where I brought some of the instruments where we saw the instrument showing the energy as well. So now let's get started and let's understand what we want to do. And if you stay till the end, it's my promise. I'm going to give you some big gifts. Along with that, even if you want to grow further in your life, I'll tell you how to start your journey. And with that, let's start understanding what is manifestation. Now, before I start, I want you to tell in the chat window if you know what is manifestation. Like, if you know what is manifestation, just type in IK, that is, I know. And then I'm not going to ask you to tell what is manifestation and your definition. Okay, Sana knows. Sana says, yes, I know manifestation. Anybody else knows manifestation and you know how to do manifest your goals? Yes, Amisha says she knows. Okay, so almost everybody knows here. Some of you are sending me direct message. So when you type in the message, you can select everyone and you can send it. So it goes to everyone. Okay. Now that we are here and we want to understand the manifestation, I would like you to tell you that this manifestation or the law of attraction, or you can say any other terms people use, is nothing but a concept which is already existing. This is not something that I invented or somebody invented. This has already been there and just it has been proven by some experiments. For example, how many of you can relate to this concept where you're thinking of a friend and you were about to call him and that friend or that person just called you? Has it happened with you many times? Yes. Balchandran sir is saying yes. Radhaji is saying yes. So if that has happened, how do you know that that person called you and you just called him until I was about to call you? That person was also surprised. You say, yeah, that person said, yes, I came to know and I just called you. Now, what does this means? This means somewhere you're connected with that person, and we'll talk about that, how you're connected. Now, have you seen that you manifested something in your life? You saw a car, or you saw a house, or maybe a simple pen, or a simple dress. It could be anything as simple as a pen and anything as big as a house or a relationship. And you dreamed about it and you just said that I wish I could have this, and after some days you had it. How many of you experienced that? Did you experience that you wanted something and you just thought of it, and after a few days you were surprised to see that I got this? Now, what is this all called about? This is nothing but your law of attraction. I repeat, this is called as law of attraction. Now, people have termed this as law of attraction. Now, let's understand this more in a scientific way. Now, what is law of attraction? The physics says, now, all of you, before even we start, I want you to have a digital note or a pen on the paper, because we are going to take a lot of notes, which will be useful for you even after this session. I don't want to just come here and talk something and then go away. I want you to get notes and practice it along your way to target that you will achieve all your goals. So your target should be to achieve all your goals. How to do that, we are going to see today. But I want you to practice, and to practice, I want you to take down some notes. Now that you are ready, let's understand what is manifestation, what is law of attraction. Now, the principle of law of attraction or the manifestation works with only and only concept that it is at a energy level. So I repeat, whatever you are manifesting, whatever you want, and whatever you are, it is everything as a energy, and it is at the energy level. Now, what does physics says? Physics says energy cannot be created nor be destroyed, but it can be transformed from one form to the other form. Now, what I'm talking about is energy. For example, the voice I'm speaking and the voice you are hearing is nothing but an energy. Now, the feelings I'm feeling is energy. The body in which I'm living is energy. I am energy, you are energy. Anything you can see is energy. Anything you can feel is energy. Anything that you manifest and you attract is also energy. Now, you will say how this is possible. This is possible because everything in this world is made up of energy. Now, if you see something which is there in your life, for example, let's take the laptop or the mobile you're using, it is made up of certain plastic material or different kind of materials. Now, what is that? That is an energy. If you take a water bottle, plastic water bottle, it has a particular form. It is still an energy. When you burn that plastic bottle, it melts and becomes a plastic. Now, that is still an energy. You melted the bottle, but that doesn't mean that bottle has gone. The bottle is still there, but it is in the form of a plastic. Now the form has changed. So the energy can be transformed from positive energy to the negative energy. The same way, the negative energy can be transformed to the positive energy. So I want you to understand that your goals, you, and everything in this world is made up of energy. So I use this symbol as energy. So all of you write down, everything in this world is made up of what? Energy. Now, the reason I want you to write down is we have to create a belief system. What is belief system? We'll talk about that in deeper. And this belief system is going to help you to manifest and attract your goals. Now, when I say this word multiple times, manifest, what does this mean? That just means that whatever you want in your life and whatever you need in your life, you are going to get it only if you start vibrating at that frequency. Now, when I say the word frequency, that takes us to the next law. The law is energy has frequency. All of you say with me, energy has frequency. When I keep these hands like this, I say frequency. Now, let's understand what is frequency. For example, if I have to call Sana, I will dial exactly 10 numbers, which is Sana's phone number. Now, when I dial, will I reach Sana's phone number or I'll reach Amisha's phone number? Definitely, I'll reach Sana's phone number. Now, this 10 digits along with the code is nothing but a frequency. If I change a single digit in this mobile number, 10-digit number, I may not connect to Sana. I will be connected to somebody else or it will be lost. Sometimes have you seen that you just dial a number and it says it doesn't not exist? That means this frequency is not available. Now, this dialing a phone or connecting to a radio is similar to what we also manifest in our life. So your goals is an energy and it is vibrating at a particular frequency. And you are vibrating at a particular frequency. Now, if you are not matching the frequency of your goals, the attraction doesn't happen. Why does the attraction doesn't happen? How to happen? That we'll see in detail today. It's my promise that you're going to understand the complete concept that why the attraction doesn't happen. But here I want you to make sure that you understand the concept that we are not going to work here hard and say that I want to work day and night to achieve this. We are going to understand the concept that why am I not able to reach the goal that I want and how easily I can attract my goals. Okay. So everything in this world is made up of energy. Energy has a frequency. Now with this frequency, if the goal is vibrating at a different frequency and you are vibrating at a different frequency, attraction doesn't happen. What you need to do is, I have to raise my frequency so the attraction happens. Now, when I say attraction, your goals and you are at the same energy level, at the same frequency level. Only then the attraction happens. I want you to understand that whenever you are working towards your goal, you have to understand that you are vibrating at the frequency at which the goal is vibrating. Now, there are different ways of measuring the frequencies, but we are going to only focus on how to upgrade our frequency so that we go to the next level. Let's take example of your childhood. When you were in first grade or second grade, I hope everybody went to school. And when you were getting some marks, did you directly get promoted to 10th grade after first and second grade? Tell me yes, no. Were you promoted from second grade directly to 10th grade? Never, right? Now, the reason you were not promoted because there are stages which you will learn and then you will be promoted to the next level. And that's the reason you are going to the third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, and ultimately you'll reach to the 10th grade. Now, here the problem is people think my goal is here and I want to attract that immediately. That's the bigger problem here. And that's the problem none of the coaches are solving here. I'll not say none of the coaches. I'll say many coaches in this world are just saying that, come say this affirmation and you will attract your goal. No, it's not going to happen that. If you are feeling that something I'm saying is blocking your mind or saying that how you can say that it cannot happen, the reason is there are stages and you have to cross each stage by stage, taking one step at a time, and then you will be attracting your goal. So if I have to say your goal is here and your frequency is here, you cannot go immediately here. So you have to take step by step to attract your goal. Now, when I say the steps, I'm going to tell you this exact step right now in this session. Are you excited to practice this with me? Yes, Radhaji is excited, Balchandran sir is excited. Others, are you excited? So now, if you are excited, I want you to take down the notes and understand how to attract these frequencies step by step. Because this is very important to know. When you are going to attract something, you should know where you're starting and where you're reaching. So the first thing you should understand is, what are my goals that I want to achieve? Is it everybody clear? What is the goal I want to achieve? Clear, everyone? First step, write down what I want to achieve. Because if you don't know what you want to achieve, you cannot start. The problem is people say, I want to do something. And when you ask them, what do you want to do? Then they say, maybe I want to do this. Maybe I want to try this. Maybe I want to try that. So what does that maybe word tells you is you are not clear. Now, when you are not clear, how to get the clarity? To get the clarity, write down, there are 4 things you should understand. First thing is, if I'm doing something and I have lot of time for that thing to do, write down, first thing is time. The first thing is time. Second one, am I ready to spend money? Now forget about the amount of money. Am I ready to spend money to do something? Let's take example of this in more detail so that you understand and you don't get confused. Now, when I say money, let's say you want to enroll your child to a school and you definitely know this school is very good. And if you enroll this child to this school, the education what the child will get the wisdom the child will get, and the child that becomes after completing his education, the child is going to get a job somewhere. Now, are you ready and willing to pay some amount for your child? Tell me yes or no. Are you ready to pay the amount? Radhaji says yes, he is ready to pay, because that this child is going to get to a level where the child will become eligible, the child will earn, and the child's life will become better and better, right? Now, in this case, you have money. Now, forget about how much money you spend, but you are ready to spend money. So, second option is money. First was time. Do you have time for doing these things you love to do? Then, where do you spend time to do things more? And second option is money. Third, are you focused when you do this? For example, let's say there is a person who does his job, could be anything, but he's never focused. While doing his work, he's always distracted by some or the other thing, and he just keeps ignoring his work. What does that shows? The person doesn't have focus. That means the person doesn't like his work. So I'm telling you that you have to identify if there is a lot of focus when you're doing something. That will tell you if you like the work or not. Now comes time, money, focus, and space. Now, when you say space, it's a two type of space: physical space and mental space. Am I always thinking in my mind about the work I do? Wherever I go, can I think of how I can use this in my work? So my mental space, I always have a space for that kind of work. Now, physical space tells me what is near me and what it takes for me to love that. For example, if a person likes to play football, in his room, he will have a football. In his room, he will have the posters of the football player. Now, this person will always have some space for football and all the things related to football. What does that show? That person likes to play football. Now, if you find, do you have time, money, focus, and space for the particular thing to do, then it shows that you have the value and you like to do this. If you have time, money, focus, and space to do something, there is 100% guarantee that you will succeed. So, coming back to getting the clarity, I want you to write down anytime if you're confused and if you're not clear, should I do this or not, go and check how much time I'm spending, how much money I'm spending, how much focused I am, and do I give space for this work? If you're giving all this four, then there is no doubt that you will succeed in this area. For example, if a doctor is having a clinic and the doctor is available 24/7, what does that show? How much doctor has the time for his patients? 24/7. Now, with that, how much money the doctor is spending for the patient? He's building the hospital, he's having staff, he's spending on the operation theater, and he has a lot of things. Now, is the doctor focused? Definitely he has to be focused. If he is not focused, the patient will die. Now, do he have a space? Yes, he has a space for the patients. Now, what does all this show? The person who is a doctor likes to become a doctor and he loves working as a doctor. So I want you to take 1 minute and write down what all are your goals that you want to achieve. Okay. And how much time, money, focus, and space you're spending for achieving that goal. I'll repeat. Take one goal or two goals that you want to achieve, and that is like, definitely I want to achieve. And then write down, are you spending time, money, focus, and space for that goal? So I'll give you 2 minutes, one for writing goal. Okay, I'll give you 3 minutes. Let's write down the goal and time, money, focus, and space are you spending. If you have questions, you can unmute and ask me. But first thing is to write it down. Definitely you'll have question, but I want you to first give an attempt to write down, and then you can ask me the question. Now here, all of you are there. It's not a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's a coincidence. Now, here, all of you are there. It's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. If you are writing down, it's not a coincidence. It's a coincidence. You are definitely here because your soul knows that you need to transform. Forget about your mind. The mind is always in past, future, and it is always behaving like a pendulum. But your soul knows that you need a transformation. That transformation is not going to happen unless and until you write down what is that one thing in my life I want to have, or more than one is two things. The reason you can write multiple, but right now I want you to write only one or two things. Then make a decision by saying how much time I spent, how much money have I spent, how much focus I have, and how much space I give for this thing. Start writing it right now, and the 3 minutes starts now. I'll play the same music which was running before the session started so that you guys can focus and not get distracted. Radhaji, you are done?
I have doubt.
Okay, you have a question? Okay.
Actually, I am a retired person.
Sorry?
At present, I am retired person.
Okay, good.
So I want to do many things, but financially I am weak.
Okay.
So I can't implement these other things. I'm searching a job they are providing, but they are not giving that much payment.
Okay, hold on.
Traveling में सब जाता है मेरे को कुछ
Hold
बचता
on.
नहीं.
Hold on. So you're saying that you want to search a job and you want to become a teacher, right? And you don't have payment.
Yes,
So forget
yes.
about the money part. So time, money, focus, and space. Now I will help you to manifest that. Are you ready to give time, money? Are you ready to focus and space? Are you ready to give for that? Let's say you want to start.
I'm ready for that.
Okay. Now your limiting belief is, so guys, I'll talk about limiting beliefs later, but for now, what I have identified, I'll work with her. And this is with everyone. Now write down what is blocking you. As per you, what is blocking you is you don't have money. That is one limiting belief.
Yes.
The reason I'm saying it's limiting belief because to start anything, you don't need like too much of money. When you manifest and you feel, think, and believe that I can do, I can guarantee you that somewhere the universe will come and help you. Okay. So let's understand that one belief is you don't have money. Second is I am retired and others are not willing to give me this job. Is it that second belief? Okay.
Yes.
So the moment you think this, what is that coming in your mind? What thought comes is, I cannot get the job, isn't it? And what's your goal?
Yes.
Your goal is to get the job as a teacher. Now, what it takes for you to start teaching one person, is there an area where you stay? There will be like you write a board, some small board, and you keep telling people you have WhatsApp and you just put it on WhatsApp that, guys, I'm starting a tuition and this is the time and I'm going to teach this subject. For 1 week, I'm teaching free. Can you do that? Can you give time? Can you invest the time like 1 week, every day, 1 hour, I'm going to teach this subject free. Can you do that? Now, after 1 week, can you ask them to pay certain amount? For example, if there are 2 people coming for your tuition, can you ask them for the next week, can you pay 100 rupees for my tuition? Whatever you can charge, I'm telling minimum 100. You can charge anything depending on the energy you have. See, basically, the problem is not money. The problem is coming in our mind, the belief. Okay? Yeah, hold on. So what I'm asking is, what I'm asking is, can you teach by giving 1 hour time for 1 week?
Yes.
Okay. Now here the time issue is gone. Now money, we'll see how you can spend. Do you know that definitely you're going to focus and enjoy when you're going to teach?
Yes.
Are you sure 100%?
100%.
I can also see that from your body language that yes, definitely you love teaching. Now, do you have space for teaching?
Yes.
Yes. Now, if you have time, money, forget about money, time, focus, and space, where money we don't know.
Space.
Okay. With these three things, can you start? Yes. Now, if
I started 3 months.
Mhm.
Afterwards, also I asked the fees. They told, "Kya teacher? Everyone, your children are working. Then why you are asking fees to us? पहले आप फ्री में करते थे ना, अभी क्यों आपको चाहिए?"
Correct. That is their limiting belief. Okay. Now, see, people will come and ask, but you have to say no. Definitely, I'll give you something which is for my side.
I can't say no. वही मेन बात है, उसमें लैकिंग हो जाती हूँ.
हाँ. So you have to learn to say no. See, it's all about what is going in your mind. So again, you feel and you think, how can I say no?
Yes.
Right? It is energy exchange. Now, if you're putting some energy and if you're helping someone, and if that person is getting benefit from that, is it wrong to ask money?
नहीं देना चाहिए, लेकिन देयर माइंडसेट आई डोंट नो.
Exactly. That's fine. No, 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 no.
ऐसे क्वेश्चन आ गया तो जस्ट मैं छोड़ देती हूँ.
Come back. Not their mindset. It is about your mindset. Now ask yourself,
Okay.
am I doing a work for which I should be getting paid? Yes. Now let's compare your work with somebody's work which is not good. Okay. You are teaching and creating somebody's life, and that's going to help them to grow in their life. Is it a good work or it's a bad work?
Good work.
Definitely it's a good work. Now, should you feel feeling proud or you should feel guilty for that good work?
Proud.
Proud. Now, if you're feeling proud and if you know the work is good, then you should tell yourself, I have 100% confidence that they will pay me.
Okay.
So you have to tell yourself and push yourself, I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not harming anyone. Because your mind is telling you, how can I ask money? These people are not ready. Always focus on your feelings, thoughts, and beliefs. There is one truth,
Yes.
and it's for everyone. Write down. We cannot change people and situation. Can we change people and situation? Never.
No.
So we have to change our mind, our thoughts, our beliefs. And that is going to change by telling ourselves, what am I doing? Am I doing great? Yes. Now let's take my example. If I'm delivering this webinar and I'm helping you or many people, should I feel ashamed and should I feel guilty?
No.
No, because I know my work is good. I'm not going out and selling drugs. I'm not going out and killing someone and getting money. If I know my work is good and it's going to help someone,
Hello, Chetan.
definitely I can ask for
കുറച്ച്
money
സൗണ്ട്
for anyone.
കുറച്ച് വെച്ചാൽ
Right?
30 മല.
Got it? Clear? We will discuss this
Yes.
more in detail when we go for feelings, thoughts, and beliefs and action. Clear? Thank you so much for asking this question because that gave a lot of clarity to others. Others, it is for everyone that yes, you should understand that what's limiting your belief, that will work. Going forward, we are working on feelings, thoughts, and belief. But right now, I want you to get that clarity that this is the work I want to do. Because I don't want you to just sit, come, listen to me, and go back and live your same life. I want you to take one step today, at least get the clarity, and start working towards your goal. Right? Now that you have understood that you should understand how you're manifesting and what is that is giving you clarity is your time, money, focus, and space. Now you know that your time, money, focus, and space you're giving, and still you're not able to attract your goals, then there is something missing in your life. Before we go into that point where what is that thing is missing in your life, is there any question about time, money, focus, and space? Please unmute and ask or raise your hand. Okay, Amisha is saying, hold on. I am in that situation. Which situation, Amisha?
You know exactly.
Okay, you're saying that the time, money, focus, and space you're spending, but it's not giving you results.
Yet, as of now, no.
Yes, we know that, and it is
We all
about the
know.
DMFS and the next technique, which we are going to talk about, right?
Mm,
I'll come to that
mm,
point.
mm.
Yes, so Amisha is talking about the next technique that we need to do that will help us to go in a deeper attracting your goals. Right now, I want everybody to get the clarity that where your time, money, focus, and space you are spending. Now that you have understood the clarity that if I want to do something in my life, I have to understood if there is a enough time, money, focus, and space I'm spending, then that is going to give me the results. Okay, this is one step. So we have done with step one. Now I want you to go further and understand where all we have to understand where I'm spending time, money, focus, and space. There are 4 areas. All of you write down. Always think about 4 areas. The reason most of the people they get succeed in one area and again they fail and they fall down to the point where from where they started, or sometimes they go even back. The reason is they are not focusing on the 4 areas. Write down the 4 areas: health, relationship, career, and money. I repeat: health, relationship, career, and money. So I call them as HRCM. Write down the short form is HRCM: health, relationship, career, and money. HRCM. Now, the reason I'm saying you have to focus on HRCM, now here, some of you would have joined because you have only relationship problems. Some of you would have joined because you have career problem. Some of you would have joined because you want to solve the money problem. But I want you to take to a situation where I want you to focus on all the 4 areas, because I have achieved a lot of success by focusing on all 4 areas. And this is a principle, it works with everyone, because at the energy level, we are all one. Now, let me tell you a scenario where, let's say you have 10 crores or 100 crores with you. Is it enough? Is it a happy life? Do you enjoy this life? You have 100 crores with you. Everything is taken care of. How many of you want 100 crores? Tathastu. You have 100 crores. Now, when you have 100 crores, can I say that you have 100 crores, but there is no relationship? There will be no people in your house. You'll be always alone. You stay in one room. You have 100 crores. You're not going anywhere. You're not doing any work. Nobody's talking with you. Do you want this kind of life? No relationship? Everybody's saying no. Now, if you don't want this life, let's say you have 100 crores and you're staying with your loved ones. Now you have beautiful relationship. All the people with you who are your mother, father, brother, sister, spouse, kids, everybody's happy, your friends, and you always meet, and you are the best person and the best person in the relationship. Now, relationship taken care of, money is taken care of. Now, you are going into a bad health. Let's assume, I'm saying let's assume you got a disease and you're just going to live for few more days, or you're disabled. Are you going to live this life happily? Do you want this life? No. Everybody is saying no. Now, why don't you have? You have 100 crores, you have all your loved ones with you, but you have the disease. Now, you're understanding what we are doing? Definitely, we want to have good health. What is the use of this 100 crores? What is the use of this beautiful relationship if your health is bad? And when I say health, it's not only the physical health, it's about the mental health. The problem is people think and always focus on the external posture, the body, and they don't think about more about their mind. It's sad, but it's fact that we stay in the world of a social media where it is shown that you have to be in a particular shape, you have to look in a particular color, you have to look in a particular attire, then you are liked by many people. You see that? You can't be bald, you can't be fat, you can't be this color, you can't be that color. So what happens? Automatically the focus goes on the external body, but where you have to focus is on internal mind. Reason being, if it was that everybody who looks beautiful and who has a perfect body, they will have the beautiful relationship. They'll be the most successful. Do you agree with them? Do you agree? Amisha says agree. Then tell me a reason why Hrithik Roshan got divorced. Why he got a divorce? So he is divorced. He has the perfect body. He has the beautiful eyes. He looks the most handsome, one of the most handsome guys. Why he is divorced? If that was the case, he should never get divorced. Right? I'm not saying you don't have that body. I'm saying that they don't have that. The problem is the mindset. The problem is the mental health. Have you seen people who have great physique and all, and they have gone into depression? I've talked with many of them. I've worked with many of them. It's not about external body or about the mindset. It has to be the balance of both. I'm not saying don't work on your physique. Yes, it is important, but at the same time, it is more important to work on your mindset as well. And when I say mindset, I talk about energy, because at the energy level, if you work, everything changes. My focus is your outside world is a reflection of your inside world. And when I say inside world, it's your energy. Whatever you're seeing around, I can prove you with the proof it's your reflection. What is happening inside is same happening outside. Okay. Now that you have beautiful relationship, 100 crores, and let's assume that you have perfect body and mental health. Now assume that you don't have job, you don't have business, and suddenly some crisis comes and 100 crore goes away. Will you feel happy? No career. Career is gone. So that means you need a career. Apart from money, the career gives you what? The career gives you energy. Write down, everyone, movement and growth is life. No movement, no growth is not a life. And that's a law of nature. Do you see plants? Have you seen plants? When we call plant growing, when we see the plant is growing, and that's life. When the plant stops growing, what it does, it dies. So if you're not growing, you're dying. Write down that. If you're not growing, you're dying. I'm not here to scare you. I'm just telling this phrase because I want you to know that we have to take action in order to grow in area of health, relationship, career, and money. Now that we have gone through all the 4 scenarios, do you agree that we need to focus on all 4 areas? Yes. So if you agree, just type in I in the chat window. I'm making your life very easy. Just type I. No need of typing I agree, just I. Because if you agree and if you focus on health, relationship, career, and money, thank you, Sana, then only you are going to live a holistic life. Yes, thank you, Radhaji. Now that you know that you are going to live the holistic life, a balanced life, and these are the 4 pillars of your life, I call them as the 4 tires of your car. So you are a car and there are 4 tires: health, relationship, career, and money. Can you say if I remove one tire or one tire is damaged, I can still run the car? No. So always focus on 4 areas. So write down that focus on health, relationship, career, and money, HRCM. Now, when I say focus on all the 4 areas, I want you to write down at least one goal for your health, at least one goal for your relationship, at least one goal for your career, and at least one goal for your money. I know some of you here don't have career, but let's say if you think that what you're doing right now and you want to build a career, what is that goal you want to write down? And when you write down, I will tell you how to change this to an affirmation. And before that, we want to see what time, money, focus, and space we are spending here. Okay. So write down one goal for each area, HRCM. Come on, quickly. These are some steps you take and you start writing. I can guarantee you towards the end, you will have the 100% clarity what you are going to do in your life. And that's my promise. Last 1 minute. Okay. I hope everybody has written one goal for every area. Now that you have written this goal, I want you to understand. Let's say if I have written, I want to reduce my weight by 10 kg. In this statement, I have written, I want to. I want to, you want to change it by I have. For example, I want to reduce weight by 10 kg. I have reduced my weight by 10 kg. I want to buy a new car. Change it to I have a new car. I'll tell you why. But first, write down, change that want to have. I want to buy a new house. I have a new house. So say as if it is already done. For Radha ji, it will be like, I am teaching at this school. I am a teacher. I am a teacher for 10 kids, 100 kids, 200 kids. Clear, everyone? Change it for all the 4 areas. Whatever you have written want, change it to I have. I'll tell you the reason. I'll share the rules as well, which you will be able to use it to create your own affirmations. Okay. Now, let's understand the time, money, focus, and space. Now that you know that we need to balance all the 4 wheels of our life, that is HRCM. Now, I want you to be very honest and do the analysis. How much time you're spending in each area? How much time you're spending for your health? How much time you're spending for your relationship? How much time you're spending for your career and for your money? Write down and tell me. This will give you the clarity that why and which area you're struggling. I can tell you without looking at your chart that the area where you're struggling, you are either not giving enough TMFS, like time, money, focus, and space. And if you're giving, the second part at which we are going to go, that is your feelings, thoughts, and belief, that is missing. So write down how much time I'm giving for my health, for my relationship, for my career, and my money area. Write down in a 24 hours how much time you're giving. And this is, remember, it's a routine, it's a lifestyle. We cannot say that yesterday I've spent or 2 weeks back I spent time for my health and now I'm not spending. No, it's not. Every day. Yeah,
I have a question to ask.
Yeah.
How can we spend time on money?
Yeah. So what you spend to earn money, right? Now your career could be one part.
So career, for me, career.
Career. But another thing is, let's say, apart from your career, are you doing something that gives you money? For example, are you writing a book that gives you money? Are you planning? Are you saving money? Are you investing somewhere money? Are you learning to invest? Are you learning to do in stock market?
I'm investing in the market.
Yeah. So you invest in market and how much time you spend? Then do
Not
you
much
sit
these
and do the
days.
calculation that where my money is going, how I can save the money? Are you doing that? Like in our wealth mastery, which we are going to see next, is we are going to have a formula how much you should spend, how much you should save, and every month start we are going to do that. We are going to set a budget. We are going to see what we are doing, and that sitting and doing that budgeting thing is telling you that time you're spending for your money. Okay? Clear,
So
everyone?
currently, if we are not doing anything much other than just checking on investments, then what do I write?
How much time you spent on that investment? You have to just write down that money, that time as for money. Okay, thanks, Amisha, for asking. So this is good question, that how do I check for time I'm spending for money? So whatever I've told, that if you're doing, or apart from that, you're spending some time for money, it's good. Now, as you have seen time, I want you to take this as an assignment to understand, am I spending time? Then am I spending money? Am I spending more space? Do I have space? And do I have focus for health, relationship, career, and money? So when I say focus, am I thinking of my health and I'm taking action? It's not only about thinking and feeling scared. Clear, everyone? So write down next, after time, what amount of money you're spending for your health. Are you spending for your relationship? Like, for example, when it comes to buying something for your family members, do you have money always? Or you always think that why I should spend on them? Instead, I can keep it and save it. Maybe you're saving for them, but that doesn't mean that you are doing something better for them. If they need it, do you have the money for them? Write down quickly. Are you doing it for your relationship? Are you doing it for career? How much you're doing it? Are you focused? The next point is, are you focused? Now, your commitment also shows your focus. If I love doing exercising, whatever the time I sleep or whatever it has happened, I definitely know I'll first do my exercise, and only then I start my work. If I believe that my affirmations are helping me, without saying my affirmation, I won't get out from my house. If somebody is into a meditative state, they love doing meditation, whatever the busy day they have, they will delay their dinner, but they will do their meditation. That shows their commitment and focus for meditation. So that will tell you how much focus you have. Now, in your relationship, you will be saying that I have focus for my relationship. Okay. Let's take example of your relationship where you say, I love particular person, but I don't have time for this person. I love that person so much that I forget his birth date. I forget my marriage anniversary, and I forget what that person likes. Do you think that person is focused and he is into that relationship? No, absolutely not. So these kind of things you have to understand and write about the focus. Now, do I have space for my family members? When I come home, am I with my family members, or I go back and say that I want to watch TV? Then I want to have meeting. I want to work. I want to do this and that. When my kids come to me and I say them that I had a tiring day, I don't want to spend time with you. What does that tell? I don't have space for my kids. I don't have time for my kids. So my energy level is rejecting all the relationship that is coming in. So with time, money, focus, and space, you will understand where is your struggle and why that struggle is there. Even it is telling you where, and it is telling you why. Because you're not spending time, you're not spending money, you're not having enough focus and enough space for that particular area. Take 1 more minute and write down all time, money, focus, and space for HRCM. I know some of you may be confused. I'm not saying you're definitely confused, may be confused, but it's okay to get confused. When you get confused, it's a very good sign, you're
But then
learning
focus
something
may,
new.
what do you write? Like focus is percentage or what? I am focused on my career. How?
No. So when you are focused, how much you love to do that. So for example, as I told, if I am focused about my work, I will always be energetic. I'll not feel tired, and I can remember what I worked even 1 year back, 2 year back. When I'm so focused, I can do multiple things at my work. That shows me that I love my career. So focus is not feeling tired, and you can work tirelessly for some time. I'm not saying day and night. Obviously, you'll feel tired day and night, but there is some amount of time that you love and you focus and you feel that, okay, I just worked for 4 hours and time passed. I didn't know. Now, in my case, when I'm teaching, when I'm with my community members and all, I feel more energetic. I'm focused. I'm like, yeah, we can do this, and we can
बट
do that.
मनी पे फोकस कैसे हो सकता है? इन्वेस्टमेंट्स.
Yes. So money is always you are focusing. You are always thinking about, I respect money, how I can save money, how I can double my money, what all things we can do. I'm not feeling scared when it comes to money. So scare takes your focus away, and then you run away from the things which is troubling you. For example, if you see a problem in your work or in your money area, what do? You don't run away. You say, let's solve this. Let's fix this. That shows that you love doing this. When you say that I can't do this and you run away from that, that means you're not focused. Clear? Thanks for asking. And then that gives clarity to everyone. I hope everybody is noting down and writing it. Okay. Okay, so Radhaji is saying very true. Focus is there, not getting tired, and distraction comes feeling restless and tired. Yes. When we are thinking that this is not going to happen, we'll feel restless, we will tired. Correct. I agree. Now that you have the clarity, I want you to understand the same formula works. You have to increase little time, little money, little space, and little focus for the area where you want to grow or the area where you're struggling. I repeat, you have to increase little time, little money, little focus, and little space in the area where you want to grow or the area where you're struggling. For example, if I am struggling with my career, if I want to grow my business or if I want to get a good job, what I have to do? I have to give more time. I have to spend some money to learn something new that will help to grow my business or get me a new job. I have to be focused when I am doing any activity related to my career. And I should have enough space for new books, for ebooks in my mind, always thinking about it. Clear, everyone? If you use these 4 things, I can guarantee you that it will work. Clear, everyone? If it is clear, just type in C in chat window, so that I know that it's clear for you. Just write down that formula and start working on that. I can guarantee that it will work. Okay, clear? Now let's move on to the next step. Now that next step, what it is missing, I'm going to talk about that. See, creating affirmations is easy. You can create, and I'll give you the ready-made formula. Even I'll give you the ready-made affirmation template that you can download and start reading it right away. But before that, you need to align with something. Now, when I say align, what does the alignment mean? Let's understand, you have this 4-wheeler HRCM. All the 4 wheels are important, we know. We cannot run the vehicle without any of the wheel. So we are going on a journey with health, relationship, career, and money. And that we know that all the 4 need same importance with time, money, focus, and space. And with that, we will have the balanced car of our life, and the life journey becomes better. Now that we know this life journey becomes better, can I have one wheel bigger and one wheel smaller? You cannot have one big and small wheel. All the 4 has to be the same level. Now, if all has to be same, have you heard of something called wheel alignment? In car, there is something called wheel alignment. Sometimes you are running in the car and the car shakes. And sometimes the car is not in control. You feel like it's not in control. What is missing here is a alignment. Write down the next thing which we are going to do is alignment. All of you write down the word alignment. It is very, very important to have the alignment. But in this thing, you are not going to have alignment not only with the 4 wheels, but there is something additional. And that additional part is most important thing that is missing if you are doing everything and your goals are not getting attracted. I repeat, if you think that I'm doing everything, I'm saying affirmations, I'm getting up early in the morning, I'm visualizing, I'm saying my affirmations multiple times, but still my goals are not attracted, the only thing missing is the alignment. Now, what is this alignment? Write down, everyone, 4 letters: F, T, B, A. I repeat, F, T, B, A. So when I say FTBA, it is feelings. F for feelings. Write down F for feelings. T for thoughts. B for beliefs. And A for action. Feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action. Now, when these feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions are missing from your goals and your affirmations, the alignment is missing. Now, you will be confused saying that what it has to do with my energy and frequency. Now, the energy and frequency is made up of nothing but feelings. Can I say when you were driving your bicycle or a bike at the first time, that feeling, and today when you are driving your bicycle or bike or your car, is the same? Can I say that? Tell me in the chat window, yes or no. The question is, the first time when you were learning a bike or a car or a bicycle, the feelings that you had and the feelings you are having right now while driving anything, any vehicle, is it same? Yes or no? Tell me in the chat window. No. Sanai is saying no. Why it is not the same? Yes, thanks, Amisha. Amisha is saying no. Why it is not same? Because when you started learning, you were not sure how to drive that particular vehicle or the bicycle. You're confused and there was no clarity and you didn't have the confidence. And what you were thinking is, what if I fall? What if I go and dash? There are multiple negative things you were thinking. And with that, you had a fear that what if I fall? Now, what did you believe that time? That I can't drive this car or I can't drive this bike or bicycle, isn't it? When you were about to start to learn. Now, in this case, what were your action? Were the action perfect that you just sat and you started driving? No, right? There is no one in this world who just sat on the bicycle and they started driving without any support. No one. Because your mind was thinking that what if I fall? And then you started feeling fear. And the belief was, I don't know how to drive the bicycle. And how were the action? Not good. Action were not perfect. They were shaky. You're just moving the bike here and there. How did it have to happen? Not good. Now, if I tell you that today or tomorrow you get up and just go for driving the bicycle, will you feel fear? Will you think that you will fall? Will you have that shaky actions? No, because you know that. You believe that I know. You believe that you can do this. Now, what is the belief system? The belief system is something which gets repeated multiple times. It becomes your belief system. So we have positive beliefs and negative beliefs. Now here, the missing part is feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action. Now, the reason I'm starting with belief is all our beliefs are blocking us. So there are empowering beliefs and limiting beliefs. All of you write down beliefs. There are 2 types of belief: empowering beliefs and limiting beliefs. Now, the reason you have empowering beliefs is only and only because of your comfort zone or your experience. If you are doing something multiple times, and if you're good at that, your belief becomes that I am good at this, isn't it? You may be good at cooking, you may be good at driving, you may be good at teaching, you may be good at operating someone, or you may be good at singing, you may be good at dancing, because that over the time you became better and better, and that became your belief system, right? Now, your belief system, that is your positive belief system. The same thing, you have a negative belief system. The reason you're not able to attract your goal is because you believe this goal is difficult. I cannot achieve this. I'm already lost the time. I am behind everyone. Others have gone forward. All different kind of belief that is limiting you is called your limiting belief. Everybody, it is clear? Now, tell me in which area you're struggling and what's your limiting belief. The example I'll take, when I was talking with Radhaji, she told me her two limiting beliefs. One is her age, because of which they are not hiring her. And second limiting belief is, she said, I don't have money. Now, is this something to do with her goals to achieve? Definitely yes. The moment she thinks of her goal, that to go and get a job, her mind says, your age is more. Nobody is giving you a job. Maybe it is because of the past experience, but that became a belief. Now, I want you to break that belief by asking yourself, my age is more, so what? Can you go to Google and search, typing your age, and ask Google or ChatGPT, how many people started business at this age? So Radhaji, your age is around 60 plus. Do you know when the guy KFC started his business? With what amount he started? KFC. Everybody is aware of KFC. He started in his 70s. And he had very less amount of money. So what was his belief? If his belief was, in this age I can't do, would have been there. I forgot the person's name, but sorry for that. But he is the fastest runner and he doesn't have two legs. And he uses that blades. And he made the decision that he's going to run in Olympic with the people who have leg. You know what happened? These guys who had leg, they went and filed a case saying that he doesn't have leg. That's the reason he can run fast, because there is no friction and his blades, and that's actually true. It's a physics that your leg movement was more faster than the person who had leg. Now you see this had become a joke. The people who were complaining had legs, and the person who wanted to compete with them doesn't had the leg. And these guys went to court and they filed a case. You can go and search. He is Olympic gold medalist in where there is a separate category for disabled people, and he has many gold medals. Now he decided that he'll come in a category where there are no disabled people, and they said no, you can't, and they filed a case because they were having the fear that this person will run faster. Now, does he have an empowering belief or he has a limiting belief? He has an empowering belief. That's the reason he's competing with the people who have leg, who are fit. And this guy doesn't have two legs. Not only one, he doesn't have two legs. And he's called Blade Runner. I forgot his name, sorry for that. He's known as a Blade Runner. Now, should we have this kind of empowering belief? Definitely yes. Now, my belief was, I'm going to come and deliver this session today. Should I think how many people will join? Will there be anybody who will join? I'll tell you the instance where like 2-3 years back when I started, I remember only one session where there was only one person. But I delivered entire 3 hours session as if there were 100 people in the room. And that person told me I should have that recording, that he told me that I have never watched anybody's webinar like this. Now, why did I believe delivered? Because my empowering belief was, I love doing this and I know I'm going to deliver this. So I want you to write down what is your belief that is stopping you from attracting your goal. And before you write down that, you have to understand from where that belief came. That thought could be, at this age, nobody is going to hire you. Now, that could be a thought. Then that thought came from your experience. Maybe you gave interview for 3-4 places and they told you, we can't give you job. Now, if you count in you the niche you have, for example, let's say Radhaji is teaching maths. Is maths required in every school? How many schools are there in her vicinity around 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers? There could be many schools. Now, can Radhaji say that I tried in all the schools and then I believe it cannot be done? Then it is okay. If you're left at least, there are 200 schools and you have gone for 198 school, I'm not going to accept that you're not getting job. I want you to go to the next 2 schools as well. I know an actress, she has become famous now, but when she started her career, she gave audition for advertisement. You know how many advertisement audition she was rejected for? 500. Exactly the number is 500. Now, should she stop? If she would have stopped after 100 or 200 or even 300, she would have not been successful. And she started her career with advertisement. After 500 rejections, she got into one ad. And from there, she became an actress. So why am I telling you this reason is because we have a limiting beliefs and we need to break it. How to do that and all, I'll tell you later. But right now, I want you to identify what's my limiting belief. That is blocking me. Now, some of you have that limiting belief. My age is a factor. Because of that, I'm not getting a guy or I'm not getting married. The problem is there is not enough marriage bureaus that is not finding a guys for me. The platforms are not good. There are no good guys in this. So I'm not saying it's not true, but I'm definitely saying it's not true. But I'm not saying it is 100% whatever you're saying is exactly opposite of that is also true. No, but we have to try. But when you have that strong empowering belief, only then you start thinking in a positive way. The reason we want to break the belief is we want to start thinking what all we can do. So write down the empowering belief that you want to do. So for Radhaji, it will be the reason, Radhaji, I'm taking your example because you told me the limiting belief. So your empowering belief is that I can get job anywhere. I can teach people online. I can teach people at home. These should be your empowering belief. I definitely believe that I have a job at this school. I believe that I am required for this job everywhere in every school. I believe there are a lot of opportunities for me in this world. I believe there are good guys who want to get married with me. I believe I have found the best marriage bureau. I believe that my daughter is in good terms and talking terms with me. I believe my son-in-law respects me. This is all the things you have to start believing in yourself. So I want you to transfer your limiting belief to your empowering belief. Now, as soon as you transfer your limiting belief to your empowering belief, you close your eyes and repeat your empowering belief. Close your eyes and repeat your empowering belief and then tell me, what do you feel? Say it loudly, your empowering belief. Say it 10 times. Now open your eyes and tell me, how did you feel? Unmute and tell me, how did you feel?
Yeah, feeling much better.
Feeling better? Now, what did you feel? Better feeling is calm and relaxed, or maybe joyful, or maybe happy. I can see a smile on Radhaji's face.
Happy.
She started already feeling that she has a job. Right? So now, if that is the feeling you definitely want to feel, and just by changing the limiting belief, don't you think it is very easy to change your belief? Right? Do you agree? Now, if you agree, I want you to even change the thoughts. Now, why the thoughts are coming? Maybe because of the past experience, or maybe the condition. When I say condition, it's a situation, or maybe the people with which you are struggling because of them. Understand that your mind, your thought will create your destiny. I repeat, your mind and your thought is going to create the destiny. When I say is going to create your destiny, that means whatever your goals are there, wherever you want to reach, is only and only because of your thoughts. If I think my life partner is not good, will I behave in a positive way or negative way? Negative way. If I think I have gained weight and I am lazy, I don't like to work out, will I lose weight or will I gain weight? I will gain weight. Definitely, I'll gain weight. Then, if I am thinking my job is boring, worst, there is no jobs. For example, the best thing which is happening right now in market, AI is going to take away all the jobs. If a person thinks that way, will this person grow in his life or he will lose his job? Definitely is going
Lose
to.
his job.
Yes. Now, with this thought, do you think that that person or whatever I told example is going to grow? For example, if a person always thinks of a debt, now this is the best example I give every time. There are person A and person B. Person A and B both want to buy a same house, which costs 50 lakhs. Person A has 25 lakhs. Person B has only 5 lakhs. Now, person A thinks, I have only 25 lakhs, I don't have other 25, and it looks very difficult. I don't know where I'll get the money from. Whereas person B goes to his universe or the highest form of energy where he worships and he tells, I have 5 lakhs and I want this house. I don't know how, I don't know when. You have to manage the remaining 45 lakhs. But I want this house and I feel that, yes, I have this house. I already started seeing myself in this house. I started planning and I love this house and I am staying in this house. Which person will attract? The person A who thinks that he doesn't have 25 lakh, and the person B with 5 lakhs, he has strong feelings, thoughts, and belief that he loves this house. Type me in the chat window or unmute and tell me person A or B. Definitely B. Yes, B. Everybody's saying B. Now, if you know this person is thinking on the lines where he's already feeling, thinking, and believing that he has this house, do you think that you should also do this in the same way? Now, you make choice. Do you want to become person A or person B? Person B. So, what you have to do? You have to think as if it is already achieved. All of you getting it? You have to start thinking all the possibilities and positive things that you can think of when you achieve this goal. I repeat, all the positive things and all the thoughts you should be feeling, thinking, and believing when you achieve this goal. Not that you have not achieved. Always think in the future that as if it is already there. I cannot say that I will feel this thing when I make 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs. No. To become a billionaire, I should feel, think, and believe like a billionaire. To become a beautiful relationship, to be in that relationship, I should feel that relationship right now. I cannot say that I'll attract this person and only then I'll feel happy. Till I attract this person, I'll be always miserable. I can guarantee you that when you attract that person, you'll still be miserable. Guaranteed. If I can feel, think, and believe right now at this moment, only then I can attract anything in my life. That is guaranteed. So if this is clear, I want you to work on the goal that you want to achieve by aligning your feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action. So the word alignment is very important. I want you to understand what's your goal. I want you to understand what you're feeling, thinking, and believing right now, and change that feelings, thoughts, and belief for your goal to a positive feelings, positive thoughts, and empowering beliefs. And now, once you know your feelings, thoughts, and belief, I want you to write down one action that you are going to take every single day to achieve your goal. Remember, goals without action are just dreams. I repeat, goals without actions are just dreams. And what happens with the dream? They do not exist. You may dream that you want this job. You may dream to make particular amount of money. You may dream to have a physical health, mental health in a particular way. You may dream to have a beautiful relationship. But if you don't take action, you're not going to create that in a reality. How many of you are sure that without taking action, you're going to attract this? You can attract, but a little amount of that, and that you would have done in past. In past, you attracted without putting some effort, but I'm 100% sure that you lost it, or you just stayed there and you're not growing in that area because the action is missing. Now that we know that we have to feel, think, and believe as if it is already achieved, I want you to write down one action in area of health, one action in the area of relationship, one action in area of career, and one action in area of money that you are going to take either every day or 2 days once, but you have to take the action. Or forget about when you're going to take. Write down that action that you want to take in area of health, relationship, career, and money. For example, if I want to improve my health, what I have to do? Simple. Start exercising, start meditating, start eating healthy food, stop eating junk food, start reading about health, start understanding about my health. Remember, everybody is unique. Your health is unique. So you have to do what suits you. Then in my relationship, if I want to improve my relationship, I have to work on one action that could be learning how to speak, learning how to resolve conflict, learning how to listen, learning or taking actions where I am healing myself to release the energy which I don't need in my relationship, like anger, frustration. Sometimes people say that you are very loud and you shout at me. That is not shouting, that is anger, that is letting out. Now, think about something we do every single day, like healing, where you come and heal and automatically your anger reduces, you lose. Will you be the same person after 1 month or 2 months? Definitely not, because you're healing. Write down one action that you need to take. If I have to increase my business, I have to write down every day what one action I'm doing. I am going to identify what's going wrong in my business. I'm going to identify where I should stop spending and where I should start spending in order to increase my business. I should understand where my business is going and it is taking me, and where others' business is going and taking them. Am I doing something bad? Am I growing something in my business, or am I losing in my business? So all this has to be business. Action in area of money. If I'm not sure where my money goes, I'm really bad at tracking my money. And if I don't like tracking, I am disrespecting my money. Then I am disrespecting the energy. I'm disrespecting the energy and I'm telling I don't want that energy. So all these are actions. I've given you enough action and I want you to write down this action in 1 minute. And write down for the goals that you have already written, the goals for which you have written time, money, focus, and space in all HRCM. Now, if your health, relationship, career, and money goals is clear, you know the TMFS, that is time, money, focus, and space. And let's say you have aligned your feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action, and you're taking action every day. What is the thing which is missing? And that is the next step for achieving your goal is write down healing. The next is healing. Basically, we have to start with healing. Now, what is healing? Let me give an example, which is a very normal and layman can even understand. Let's say there is a pipe in your house and the pressure of the water has reduced. And you know the water pressure used to come in a particular way and now it has reduced. So you know the flow has stopped or it has blocked. What do you do if the flow has blocked? Either you open the tap and clean it. Even after opening the tap, if it is not, you have to clean the pipe. So the plumber comes, he opens, he cleans, and he attaches, he checks, and then the flow starts. Isn't it? Have you seen that happening in your house, everyone? Correct? Now, if you have seen that, what does that flow has been blocked with? Some unwanted things that was there and it has blocked over the time. Is this flow blocked? The plumber came and removed. Is this flow going to be blocked again tomorrow? No, right? After a few days, it's going to be blocked again because there is something which comes in that flow which is blocking. Now, the same thing happens with our energy. Our human body, our energy is made up of many energy channels. I'm sure I'm 100% right. You can go and Google it. We are made up of 72,000 energy channels. Yes, we are made up of 72,000 energy channels. 36,000 on your left side, 36,000 on your right side. Now, these energy flow happens within you and around you. Remember, it's within you and around you. Now, this energy flow is nothing but the energy that you feel every single day and with which you move, you do things, and you start feeling. Have you seen sometimes without any reason you feel excited? Have you observed? Have you felt that? Without any reason you feel excited, you feel like आज कुछ अच्छा लग रहा है. It's like I'm feeling good, I'm feeling excited. And sometimes without any reason you feel low. And then you blame the food, you blame something happened, and then you just relax there. It's not because of that. It is the energy channel within you. Now, this energy channel, when it is blocked, creates a lot of problem in your feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and you're not able to take action. And this is coming from various sources, which I cannot cover in this session, which we'll cover in some other session. But you have to know that your energy and your frequency is blocked because of the energy blockage. Write down energy blocks. So your energy is blocked because of the energy blocks within you. Now, how do you release these blocks? So there are multiple ways to release these blocks. And the strongest technique that we use are two techniques. One is where it is called as Ho'oponopono. And if you don't know, you can go to my YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram and see that we have posted some videos. and we are doing everyday healing as well. Now, why we have to do this healing is the same reason. We don't want to block our energy flow, and we want to keep the energy flow free flowing the way it was there when you were born. Believe me, you were born with a free flow energy flow. The moment we started growing, the blocks started creating consciously, unconsciously, because of people, situation, and us. But now we have to take that responsibility and clear that energy with Ho'oponopono, EFT, release technique. So I focus more on EFT and Ho'oponopono. And then we do something called subconscious programming. And there are many other techniques, which I'll show you in the list we have. Now, with this, you should be able to release that energy and you should be able to get over that feelings. Now, another way to do that is also expressing your gratitude. So everybody, it is clear that we have to clear our energy blocks. Clear, everyone? Is it clear? Say yes, no. Yes. Now that it is clear, I want you to start doing some of this technique, which will help you to clear your energy flows by doing Ho'oponopono, EFT, release technique, or writing gratitude. Clear, everyone? How to do that? Freely available on my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel, watch any of the videos. It's there on all the areas: health, relationship, career, and money. And I do it for all 4 areas. Then we do advanced Ho'oponopono, advanced EFT, and everything in our sessions. And how to do that, I will show you later. Now, is it clear that we have to clear this energy? Now, there are some baggages we are carrying, and these baggages are complaints we have about people, and these baggages are coming from our roots. Our roots are nothing but our parents. How many of you get irritated or have complaints about your parents? And you can see these complaints which you have about your parents, you see that coming back from somebody else. It could be your partner, it could be your kids, it could be your business partner, somebody in the office behaves exactly same way like your father or mother, the complaint you have. So we need to heal that. Amisha is saying, yes, she has that. So now we need to heal that. So when we do that healing, we call it as inner child healing, or sometimes we just drop the baggages that you have been holding or the complaints holding from our parents. I will be doing that sooner in our boot camp, and we'll be doing that as a tears of joy. Today we don't have time, so I'll do a separate session where we'll be focusing on tears of joy, where I can guarantee you that you will release all these blockages and complaints that you have about your parents. Clear, everyone? Doing Ho'oponopono EFT. Now, I want you to write down what you can do every single day. Some of the people here who have joined and they are from my course and they are doing every day, they are connecting with me every day and they are seeing the transformation, where Balchandran sir told that he is able to now control his emotions. So his biggest complaint was his daughter is not getting along with him, and which worries him and which created a lot of anxiety, a lot of sadness, and that is bringing his health down as well, because one thing affects everything, all 4 areas. Now with everyday practice of healing, with different activities we are doing every single day, he clearly told that he has overcome all these complaints. He says clearly that I allow her to be in her zone. Whenever she loves me and whenever she wants to talk with me, she can. Now I don't have complaint. See, he's showing thumbs up. I want everybody to just see his thumbs up. Okay, just unmute and say.
In a year, for the past 12 months, not even a grain of rice for this mouth.
Okay.
But today, I received 4 bottles of goodies for Diwali.
Awesome. This is a big result.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for sharing. So everybody see, I was just about to tell and then he started sharing his result. So I don't have to tell anything. This is sir, how many days? Like more than a month?
Yeah.
We can say a 1 month, 1 week practice has shown this one.
Yeah, that's right.
And with that, now do you feel sad? Do you feel desperate? Do you feel that anxiousness? Do you feel anymore?
I was taken aback with those goodies for Deepavali just now.
Great, great, great. This is really awesome. I am happy to see these results because I've seen, and I can show you the video where the day when he started and when he was chatting with me on WhatsApp, he was asking me, "Can this be done?" And I told him, "If you practice with me, definitely is going to happen." And one more thing I would like to tell about Balchandran sir is he's able to achieve this result only because he has surrendered himself to universe and the process. He's one of the person who comes before time. I know when I start the session, he's the one who joins the session first with video on. He doesn't say that, okay, let Akshay come on video and only I'll start. He's always there with video on. He has never missed any session except yesterday where he was traveling, and that's the only reason he has missed. But he has been practicing every day sincerely right from the boot camp. The boot camp was 7 days where if he was missing one day, he used to message me that I want this recording. Not only he did for the 7 days, after 7 days, he repeated multiple times all the sessions till I started my session. And he was doing it sincerely and he was being very genuine. And that's the only reason he's getting the results. So, guys, this shows that you need practice. If you don't practice, no results. But if you practice, the results are in front of you. And my commitment is I'm here to support you, but I want you to practice. So, yes, this is magical. This is real. And I love the way you practice, sir. And thank you so much for inspiring so many people and creating such a wonderful results in your life. And we hope that someday we are going doing a session with all your kids in one room and you are sharing that and everybody's doing with you. Definitely looking forward for that. Thank you so much. So those who want to create these kind of things, I would like to extend hand from my side where I want you to start working with me. And if you allow, with your permission, I would like to share something where I would join with you on your journey to create more and more results. Not only healing, but also with more techniques. That there are a lot of techniques, but the problem is not the problem. I'll tell you that you listen or hear of one technique, go and Google it or ask ChatGPT. It will give you everything. The problem is not the technique. The problem is the way you practice the technique. And I'm here to tell you how to practice that. And I'm going to support you. And with your permission, I will share something which I definitely would like to share with you, everyone, that how I can join in your journey so that you can manifest it in a faster rate. I have done this in past in my work, in my relationship. I have been getting huge results only because I had mentors, only because the mentors who came in my life told me what to do and what not to do. They told me exact techniques and they made me practice. And I followed the system, I followed the community, and I did the same thing for my community. I have a system, I have a community, and I know it works because, as Balchandran sir has explained his result, everybody has their own results in my community. The community is growing, it has grown more than 50 students now. And I want you to be the part of that community because we are not only practicing, but we are working with each other and we are transforming the life. See, it's not mandatory for me to you come and join. Even if you don't join, I'm really happy, but I want you to practice. But I definitely want to share this that yes, there is a way. Definitely you can join with me and you can create a manifestation that you are looking for every single day just by joining this community. Now, what this community will do for you, as you know, today we are doing this course, which is okay. So before I start, can anybody tell me if you're still able to see my screen? Yes, you're able to see the screen. Okay. So all of you, you know, this is the course we are doing today, and this is the webinar or the free session. But beyond this, how to attract your goals. Now, if I have to say that you want to attract these goals beyond this, hold on. me share once again. Okay, minimize and share. Okay. So the course name is Soul Shift Starter. This is the just name because I feel that when you feel, think, and believe, your soul is shifting. I want you to feel from your soul and transform your life. Now, this transformation is through life skill. It's not just a transformation, it is a complete shift of your soul where you're transforming yourself to achieve more and more by learning some life skill. What all this life skill, I'll tell you, but the beauty about this course is you have the lifetime access to this course, and this course keeps on upgrading every month or every few months, where we'll be adding more and more contents, more and more technique. The reason being because you have mastered something and I want you to go to the next level. So you just pay for one time and get access lifetime. I repeat, pay one time and get access for lifetime. Now forget about the payment. First focus on what you will get. This is a limited list. I would not say this is the only list. This is the limited list because I don't want to populate more list and make it difficult for you or waste your time. But I want you to know that you will have self-discovery, intention and goal setting. I will do personally with you. Then you will be tracking and identifying emotional patterns. We'll be breaking the patterns. Now, what is pattern? Your life is stuck into a pattern. That's the reason you're not able to grow or come out of the problems you're facing. Now we are going to break that patterns. How to break that patterns? There are simple 3 steps that I'll be teaching you. And as I told, you have to heal yourself. But not only healing, you will be healing your roots because the problem doesn't persist. See, it's like you found the weed and you're cutting the weed. No, you just rip off the weed from the root. And that's what we do in the heal your roots. What your complaints with your parents will reveal what your life is about. Then I will tell you the affirmations. I will personally correct your affirmations. Now, Balchandran sir shared his affirmation, which I corrected in few minutes and I gave him. And he was so happy that he felt that he was like, these affirmations are so exciting. You made it very exciting. Now, that's what is the rules applied. I did not do anything. I just took the affirmation, what he wanted, and I added the rules. And that rules created the affirmations. We will align the feelings, thoughts, and belief. I'll create your life blueprint for your health, relationship, career, and money. I will identify what's your feelings, thoughts, and belief, and what should be the new feelings, thoughts, and belief to attract your goal. Then we will have the high vibration routine. Every day, what we have to practice. Even today, don't go after this slide. I'm going to tell you what's the routine. You should go back and practice every single day. I want you to practice this routine. And then beyond that is this high vibration routine. Then advanced technique to attract more wealth. You are attracting the wealth, but definitely you want to attract more wealth. What are those advanced technique I'll be sharing with you? I'll be teaching you, I'll make you write, I'll make you go with your own pace. You can ask my students who are existing in this session as well. I don't rush because I believe that if I cover this theory, it will be only theory. I work with all of you so that you get clarity and you complete that assignment. Unless and until we complete that, we don't go for the next lesson. And that's the beauty of being in this community is everybody is here to help you. Then there is something called yin yang balance. So we have masculine and feminine energy. When the balance between this two is missing, you will be stronger in one area and you'll be struggling in other area. No, we want the balance. And how to balance this, we will be learning that as well. Then you will have a balanced perspective. What is called balanced perspective? We always think my life should be always positive. I should always think positive. Why this negative thing happened? Why I'm like this? No, there is something called balanced perspective. And this is what I learned from Dr. John D. Martini. And I'm blessed to learn this balanced perspective. And always I do this balanced perspective. Even, after this session, I'm going to sit and write down the balanced perspective that what did I do better? What went wrong? How would I have done this better? I will not feeling proud of myself. I'll not feel low. I will balance myself. And this is when I'll be grounded. Clear? Then I will teach you how to transfer your belief. You remember now we talked about breaking limiting beliefs and creating empowering beliefs. There are some beliefs that you can't live. And we have done this in our sessions where we have done the belief transfer very easily. I think with Radhaji also, I did the belief transfer, and that was very easily done. It is a simple but powerful technique which you will be able to practice on your own. I will practice with you, and then you will be practicing on your own. See, I'm not going to hide anything and keep it with me. I'm going to give all the techniques with you, because the difference between me and you is only the technique and the practice. The reason I'm able to be better in this technique is my practice, and I know the technique. So I'll teach you the technique, I'll make you practice, and then you will become better than me. That's my promise. Then we'll understand the 7 human needs. The problem is, if you are having conflict with someone and you're trying hard and still that person is not loving you or is not in talking terms with you, there are 7 human needs that you need to work on yourself. Make sure all your 7 needs you have worked by doing chakra meditation, understanding the 7 needs, and doing the alignment of 7 needs. We do that in our sessions. We take 2 to 3 sessions and we do it very thoroughly, where we align our needs, we identify our needs, we realign, and then we do chakra meditation to make the balance in that needs. Then you will be doing identifying the triggers and replacing with positive anchors. So what are triggers? For example, somebody says something that gives you that emotion. Now this trigger you cannot control. For example, if Pakistan is attacking, can we say that they are attacking and that's why our soldiers are dying? No, we need to protect ourselves. We cannot just blame them. We have to do something to control. Somebody in your house behaves in a particular way and that makes you angry. Now that person may change or may not change, but you getting angry, can we change? Yes. So these are all kind of triggers. We work thoroughly. I think this Saturday we worked and people have identified 6 ways they get triggered, and they identified one word trigger. And now it is a clarity for them that, okay, this is going to happen, but I'm going to control my emotion. So like that, we do sessions and we'll do. And now this is limited to something on this list? No. There are many more techniques from neural linguistic programming, health related, wealth related, relationship and life skill. There are unlimited. There are a lot of things that we do in our sessions, and we are continuing doing every week. The reason we do it weekly, because I want to learn one technique and practice for 1 week. That will come to discussion when you join the course. Now, I'm just showing you usual fees. Don't be worried. Don't feel that this is the fee. Definitely, I'm not going to charge you this, because the reason you are here is because you want to transform. And I want you to give a fees which you can love and say, yes, I'm ready to pay this fees and join this course. Okay. So usual fees for this soul shift is 9,999. And along with that, as I told, you have to heal, right? So this healing fees is 4,999. For 1 month, healing is 4,999. 30 days healing, 4,999. Soul shift, lifetime access, 9,999. I'm not going to give you this fees. I'm going to give you discount only and only for this webinar. So webinar only fee. Now, but you will say that, but what is the 30 days healing? Let's understand the 30 days healing first, and only then go for the webinar only fee. So 30 days transformation journey, I'll go very fast, because I know all of you know here what is this. We'll have a private healing community. This is the community. We have a platform. I'll show you the platform as well. Daily live sessions, Monday to Saturday, we'll meet for 30 to 40 minutes. We'll have advanced practices. This is not just the normal what you see on the YouTube. It will be an advanced practice. You'll have direct question answers every single day with me. That's my promise. And then exclusive support group. Now, talking about this support group, once Balchandran sir had his blood pressure shooted up and he went to hospital, and he just messaged me like, this is happening. What should I do? And how can I do? So I started remote healing. I told him, do Ho'oponopono. Within 2 hours, everything came to normal. And this we have not only seen with the reason I'm telling Balchandran sir, because he's there, he can tell us if he required. But there are many people who got a lot of support through this group. So you'll get that group support. You'll have a deeper healing, energy reset. That's my promise. Chakra balancing meditation, my promise if you practice. Ho'oponopono EFT healing you'll do. You'll learn law of attraction, manifestation tool. Again, direct Q&A support, personal transformation routine. The reason I'm writing Q&A, because this is something missing in the world of coaches. Everybody comes, teach, and they say, practice on your own. No, I'm here to support you. 108 times Ho'oponopono, you will know I will give you the recording. You will be able to do it every single day. Conversational Ho'oponopono. Then I'll teach you the 2 secret techniques, which is release technique and remote healing. Using that, you will heal anyone. Letting go technique, NLP balloon technique, it's a powerful technique. Then we'll do love Ho'oponopono. We have done that, and people started feeling love for themselves. We started feeling love for others, and it attracted love a lot. Chakra meditation, chakra healing, chakra activation, chakra balancing. Then 7 needs identification, same with chakra. We do timeline therapy as well. The timeline therapy is something you bring from your past into your present and in your future. That we did with Radhaji very powerfully. She started feeling powerful. She started feeling that as if she wants to get up and now start playing kabaddi. This is what that power that timeline therapy has. Even belief transfer will do it in a deeper and deeper way. And not only this, and many more. Got it, everyone? These are unlimited techniques we will be practicing only in 499, and this is for 30 days. Now, do you believe that you can get this in 499? Let me give you something, but before that, let me remind you what are the usual course fees. The usual course fees is Soul Shift 9,999, 4,999 for healing. Are you ready to get this offer in a better way? And this I'm doing it only because for you guys, so that you join my community and start your journey. So let's erase this value, and I'm going to give you something special here, and it is coming up right now. Only for today, for this webinar, Healer Club completely free for 1 month, 30 days completely free, and you just pay 4,999, and you will be able to transform your life only with 4,999. Lifetime access for existing courses and upcoming courses in Soul Shift Starter. So we do have other courses as well, but I'm going to promise you that if you join Soul Shift, and whatever the content I'm adding in future, which definitely we have planned, you saw the list. The list is not that, it's more and more about that. I'm going to add, and you will get everything in 4,999. And I promise Healers Club for 30 days free. So if you see, what you're saving is 10,000 if you pay right now in this webinar. If you are ready, and if you are ready to transform your life, and those who don't have access to Soul Shift, now here, I think Amisha and Balchandra sir, you don't need to pay because you already are a student for Soul Shift and Healers Club. So this offer is for others who want to start their journey. Scan this QR code and pay 4,999 and send me on WhatsApp, and you are ready to get started. I will show you the course content, but I'm here. If you have any questions, you can unmute and ask me. Payment related, anything else about course, you can ask.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So what is the structure of the course? Like, does it take place on Zoom? Is it one-on-one? Is it in a group? And when you say 30-day healer club, is it what time is it every day? Because all those things matter,
Definitely.
to know.
Yeah. So first I'll tell you the Healers Club and the Soul Shifter, it is a group session. You see the
Okay.
fees, this is 4,999. This is a group session.
Okay.
Now, if you're looking for one-on-one, the one-on-one sessions are different, and
Yeah.
we can work out with that. The one-on-one sessions will be a limited number of sessions, and there will be a
Yeah.
separate fee for that.
Okay.
Soul Shift Starter is for group sessions, and the group sessions happens weekly once. On Saturdays, mostly at 10:30 to 12, we do a deeper dive. The reason
Okay.
I keep it only once in a week, because I want you to learn this technique and practice the entire week so that you become the master of that technique.
Okay.
I'm planning to do multiple sessions as well as a follow-up sessions in a week. And coming to the Healers Club, that is also group session. Group session every day evening 7:30 p.m. We start at 7:30 p.m. exactly. We finish in 20-30 minutes. And after that, we open up for Q&A. Q&A is optional. If you want, you can stay back. And if you want have some work, you can drop. But we have seen that people, when you're doing this healing every single day, you just dedicate your time, you will be seeing the transformation. Now, someday, as I told, some of you are missing, all the recordings are available within few hours, and all the recordings, you will be having access to that recordings. So For example, I can show you the course structure here. Let me show you the course structure here. Okay, sharing my screen again. You're able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So in this case, this is the soul shift starter. Now, if I have to say, okay, here it is. So you will be having multiple courses. As of now, you will see 21 videos. And today
Okay.
I'm going to upload 4 more videos here.
Okay.
And this is a detailed, structured course where I've mentioned what to do, how the course structure starts. We start with self-discovery, then setting an intention and goal setting. I'll be telling how to set your goal. Then content, what you will be getting in this community. Then we will start building the skills, tracking your emotion. So if you see, it is a properly planned step by step. And then how to, once you know the emotion, you have to create a new emotion, right? You have to interrupt. How to break out from this negative pattern and create a new pattern. Then what are your complaints with your family or your parents that you have to find. Then EFT, Ho'oponopono you will be doing. Along with that, we'll do the integration. Now everything is ready. Now you have to integrate. Once you have integrated and you started healing, which will continue healing, you will go through alignment of your life. Now you will see where your life is there and how you want to create. Then you will be talking about your goals, aligning FTBA. This is deeper, not the one we discussed today. Then you will do steps to evolve, and then you will do your blueprint as well. Now, if you see, all this is structured in a proper way so that you can achieve better way all the goals. Same thing, we have our healing courses. If you see, all the recordings are available here. Every day when we are healing, all the recordings will be uploaded. These are the 16 videos. I think 4 or 5 videos are still uploaded and it is coming up here. So here 4 or 5 videos, and then here 4 or 5 videos will be there. And every week you will have live sessions. Even some of this, whenever the live sessions happens, will be updated with the live session. Sometimes it will have multiple copies. For example, last time when we did the blueprint, it took only one session to do for health. Then one session we did for relationship. And then in the next session, we completed both career and money. The reason we completed both career and money, because everybody was expert at the third session. Same thing we did last session, only and only on feelings. Rather, if you see in this video, I'm talking about feelings, thoughts, and belief in one session. But when I'm doing it live with you guys, I take time. For 1 hour, 30 minutes, we just did feelings. But it went so deeper that everybody was able to understand how to take control of your feelings, thoughts, and belief. Now, when I talk about the community, this is the platform. This is the platform where you will be seeing all the courses. You'll be seeing the feeds. You'll be seeing my posts. You'll getting the updates. You'll have everything here. All the free sessions which we did in the past, everything will be recorded. Everything will be available. You'll have a support system. You will know what workshops are coming up. Now, if you see, this is the session which is running and it is saying it's live. And then you have tomorrow's session for the Healers Club. You'll have Saturday's session. So all this will be available for you in a proper structured way. And I'll be responsible for everything here and my team. Do you have any questions regarding this? First thing is, have I answered your questions?
Yes, you have. And about the one-on-one, that also can you tell right
Yes.
now, or yeah?
Yes. So in the one-on-one, my offering in general about like outside the webinar is, I charge one session as 2,000.
Okay.
But minimum, what I do is I ask people to join minimum for 10 sessions.
Okay.
Okay. Right now, if you are in this webinar, the offering will be for one-on-one will be, I can do this 20 sessions. When I say, sorry, not 10, 20 sessions, 10 sessions instead of 10 sessions, I'm offering you 12 sessions
Okay.
at 15,000,
Okay.
not 20,000. Okay. So if you see 10
Okay.
to 2 is like 20,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is 12 sessions at the discounted rate of 15,000.
Okay.
And the time we can decide as per your convenience. And the first
Okay.
session will be definitely free. The first session, the reason being definitely free is I won't count that session because I want to understand what's your requirement, what you want to achieve, what is that area, and we'll do the complete analysis and we'll do the blueprint.
Okay.
Then, apart from the blueprint, so it will start from the next session and we will decide the time and
Okay.
date. And depending on your
Yeah.
time and availability, we can do weekly once, weekly twice, or weekly thrice. Then every
Okay.
session we will be recording and it will be uploaded not to this platform because this platform is community. It will be your
Yeah.
private. We
Okay.
will create an email address for you.
Okay.
That email address access will be only with you and me. Nobody else
Hmm.
can access.
Hmm.
And every session, after the session is finished, within 30 minutes to 1 hour, I will be uploading it to a Google Drive. You will
Okay.
have access to watch, edit. When I say edit, you can download that as well.
Okay.
And it will be there for you lifetime.
Hmm.
And as a gift from me, I'm going to give you Soul Shift and Healers Club, not only for 30 days,
Hmm.
for 60 days free.
Okay.
So Soul Shift, whatever the Soul Shift is for lifetime.
Okay.
So you get access to Soul Shift lifetime
Yeah.
and Healers Club 60 days free. If you
Okay.
pay 15,000 now.
Okay.
And in 15,000, you're getting 12 sessions, not 10 sessions.
Okay.
And my commitment is in the first session, whatever you have the problems, I'll tell you the map, clarity, complete clarity that, okay, we go from point A to point B by achieving these things.
Okay.
And I know that once you come to this healing sessions every day, or even if you
Yeah.
watch recorded one, there is 100% guarantee that you're going to achieve your success.
Okay.
That's my guarantee. And if you feel that something is not working or something which you need to change, yes, I'm ready to accept it. But only given that if you practice. If you
Okay.
don't practice and if you say that this is not working and this is not happening, then
Yeah.
we have to work out something, right?
Okay.
But if I have to repeat, Soul Shift, lifetime access, Healers Club, 60 days access,
Yes.
12 one-on-one sessions will be given at 15,000. You'll have a separate course recording. You will have your
Yeah.
own Google Drive.
Yeah.
And I think Amisha dropped. So Amisha is my one-on-one student.
Okay.
She joins Everyday Healing Club. She is
Okay.
with the Soul Shift and she is working with me in one-on-one. So her first one-on-one was completed. She has upgraded to the new one-on-one as well.
Okay.
So she has been there with me for one-on-one in the 2 cycles, I would say.
Yeah.
I wish she would have been there and we would have been discussed with her. But my commitment is 100% from my side.
Yeah.
If you feel this is something you can enroll to, you can start your journey today. And I hope you have my WhatsApp number as well, where you
Yes.
are
Yes, I
connected.
do. Can you please share this QR on the WhatsApp
Yeah.
or maybe the GPay or Paytm number?
So can you just ping me on the WhatsApp so I can
Yeah.
immediately share with you?
Yes, please. I've sent it to you.
Yes. Let me share the QR. The only reason, the only thing I would say that can you scan on the screen? Because I think when you download my QR and scan from the gallery, it will limit you to only 2,000.
It's going to do that either way. So if you can just share the number maybe with me, the UPI number or
Okay.
ID, then I'll be able to do it in one
Yeah.
go.
So the UPI number I will share. Okay, I have shared with you. And if possible, you can scan this or do with the UPI. You should be able to do that.
Yeah.
So everyone, we are on this journey, and I definitely want to connect with you on this journey to achieve more and more success. Let some of you who don't have a amount, or some of you are not willing to join right now, it's absolutely fine. Don't feel disheartened or don't feel something like disconnected. I definitely want you to be in my community. I definitely want you to be with this community, because not only this session, I keep doing some free sessions. I keep giving some other information which I can, and which I get passed down from universe and my mentors. And I love to share with people, because I know everybody has their challenges and I want to help everyone. With that, I want you to please follow me on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on YouTube, so that you keep yourself tuned in this process and learn something and transform. See, it's very easy to watch some reels, it's very easy to watch some videos, but I don't want you to do that. Watch something which is going to help you, watch something which excites you, watch something which is helping you. I have not watched news from last 6 years. I'm not saying news are bad. I made the choice. I'm not saying you do stop watching. It's not that. I made that choice because I wanted to learn. I have many mentors. I'm learning from many mentors because I love learning. I love helping people. So please follow me and keep attending these free webinars, free sessions. We are having boot camp in the month end. This month end, we are going to do boot camp for 5 days, not 7 days. This time we have less time because of Diwali. So we are going to do 5 days boot camp. Please join that. That boot camp has transformed life. Seen Balchandran sir, where he did that boot camp for 7 days. And after that also he practiced for multiple days. We do have recording in platform. Those who are not following me on my platform, please go there. We have all 7 days recording for free. I've kept it for free. Just go and start practicing from that platform. Below every video, I want you to share your experience and your learning. The reason I want you to share is that gives insight for others. When you are sharing, I want you to even read previous comments so that you know, okay, this is what this person felt, this is what this person has learned. So I hope everybody keeps following all the community forums, all the community platform, WhatsApp group, Instagram, and YouTube. Now I want you to write down the routine I want you to follow. That's what I promised you. Write down the routine. Every day morning when you get up, start your day with 10 random gratitudes. All of you write down 10 random gratitudes. You're sitting in your bed and you're saying thank you for the things you have. Remember, say thank you for the things you have. Once you get up from your bed and you're not able, you just get up and fresh up, you have to drink water from your magic water bottle. Now, what is magic water bottle? You create a water bottle, write all your affirmation and positive words like blessed, happy, joyful. Write down any positive words on your bottle. Keep this water bottle filled in the night. Don't drink water overnight. In the morning, drink water from that bottle. If you're still confused how to do it, go to my YouTube channel and find out Magic Water Bottle by LOA Coach Akshay. You will be there. Still you cannot find out, message me. I will share the link to the YouTube video. Create a water bottle today. Then third one, go to your vision board. Watch your vision board and read your affirmations loudly. I hope everybody has their affirmation. If not, we'll be sharing that in a community guidelines as well. If you go to the community, you'll be able to see the affirmation video as well, which is free. Go to the community and find that video. Now watch that video and create your affirmations following the rules. There is 4-4-3 rule. Follow that and create your affirmation. Say this affirmation loudly. And before saying the affirmation, what you have to do? You have to jump, dance. Literally, you have to dance so that your energy goes high. And now you say this affirmation. After saying the affirmation, you have to visualize your complete day. The entire day you have to visualize as if the day is completed and you have done all your work. Gratitude, magic water, vision board, affirmation, okay, dance and high energy, affirmation, and then visualization. 6 things done. In a day, anytime if you feel low, do with me, do like this, cancel. Anytime you think negative, feel low, do cancel. You have to interrupt yourself by saying cancel. Raise your hands up and say, yay, time for double happiness. You have to literally do it. Yay, time for double happiness. Do this every day. Then in evening, you have to do healing sessions. If you're not joining my Healers Club, go to my YouTube channel, pick up any EFT or Ho'oponopono video. Best is 108 times Ho'oponopono. 108 times Ho'oponopono morning and evening. Watch my video and just follow it every day. I think you can do that at free of cost, morning and evening. 108 times Ho'oponopono and any healing video. Then night before you sleep, I want you to read your affirmations again as if they are already achieved, and feel that peace of mind just by closing your eyes and go to sleep. Before sleeping, I want to read your affirmations again. Clear, everyone? This is the routine you have to follow. Do you promise to follow? If you promise, say IP in the chat window. Okay. So even though some of you who are not joining, please follow this routine. I can guarantee you that you will attract some goals, not some goals, you'll attract a lot of goals in your life. My intention is to help everyone. My intention is to speed your journey and attract more and more, because we deserve more. And I'm here to serve and contribute. I'm here to help you. If you need anything, message me, chat with me. Definitely in my capacity, I'll be able to help you. If I'm not able to help you, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I definitely love you, because at the energy level, we are all one. I cannot hate you. If I'm hating you, I'm hating myself. So I'm thankful and grateful for everyone for joining this session and giving me this opportunity to serve and contribute. And I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you have taken notes and you will be practicing this and you'll be creating magical results. Those who are with me on course, like Amisha and Balachandran sir, we have sessions from tomorrow. Again, we'll be starting our journey again with healing, and we will be discussing more and more in details. Others who want to join me on this journey, yes, you're welcome. You can join and start transforming. So Sana, if I may ask you,
Yes.
if you have done the payment.
Yes, I have. I've sent you a screenshot as well.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll contact you. I'll create your login, and for that I'll be contacting you, because you will be creating that access for you. And we'll start your journey from tomorrow itself. From tomorrow, we'll start healing, and this Saturday you'll be able to see. And before Saturday, I'll tell you what we have to do. We'll have one-on-one session on Friday as well.
All right.
That will be starting. So if you're free tomorrow, we can start tomorrow as well.
Yeah, we can. So maybe you can text me and let me know what slots you have available, and then we can take it from there.
Thank you. Thank you so much for trusting me, Sana, and starting the journey.
Of course. Thank you so much.
And definitely we want you to share more and more results.
Yes,
looking
absolutely.
forward for that.
Yeah, likewise.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And
thank you.
Stay connected, stay blessed, and let's transform and let's create more happiness. Thank you.
Thank you.
And ending the session today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.